to, spending all those 4 years having so much of fun, so much of fest activities, so much of sports league, and yeah, I mean, a lot of activities. So in our time, we even had the food fest where we used to put up our stalls, and so and in fact, the village adoption program, which was like really great in our time. So yeah, that was a really great program, which allows us to have a bond between juniors and seniors, which is.
Hello everyone, I welcome you all in the new episode of Know Your Alumni 5.0. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Rishabh Garg. He is currently working in Tetra Pak as process engineer. Sir completed his BTech in 2019 and Sir was very active during his BTech. Sir was intern in International Bakery Research Training Center and in Britannia in 2017. And Sir was also intern in Muskurahat Foundation for fundraising in 2018. I welcome you, sir. How are you, sir?
Hi. First of all, I would like to thank you, Gopal, for inviting me in Know Your Alumni. Uh, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Sir, I am also well and good. Okay, sir. Sir, uh, tell us something about your experience in NIFTEM, sir.
Well, NIFTEM was quite a good experience, if I would say overall. Uh, I learned a lot. I gained a lot of experience, different exposure because of meeting new people from all over India, because people are coming from various locations. So yeah, it was quite a good exposure, and being gelling up with people from different backgrounds, different culture, different traditions. It was quite a good journey, I would say. And study wise, yeah, learned a lot of new subjects like bakery, meat, poultry, wine processing, and yeah, some more subjects. So yeah, and of course the campus is quite good. So had a very great experience for sports after study activities, like spending the time in the evening, going to libraries, and sometimes doing the walk, and so all those kind of things. The overall experience was really great for me.
Okay, sir. And sir, how was your journey from NIFTEM to Tetra Pak, sir?
Well, that's a very good question, I would say. The journey was not so easy, of course, as in, to be very honest, I didn't really want to take up the placements, but somehow I decided let's give it a chance, because I always aspired to be an entrepreneur, and I've been doing a lot of entrepreneurial activities during all of my college life. So yeah, so I decided first to, I made up my mind that I won't be sitting in the placements,
Mhm.
but later on, I thought, because of my parents were also, a little bit saying like, you should give it a try, and maybe for a few years you can just try it. So I gave it a chance, and I gave few interviews. So few of them, yeah, I wasn't even selected. So I didn't get very disheartened. Uh, yeah, so later on, I got a chance to interview with Tetra Pak, and yeah, it was a rigorous interview. There were 4 rounds, and it
Mm.
went on for like 2 days. First, we had a written technical, then an analytical and aptitude test, which was online on computer. Then the third one was personal interview, which was core technical, and it went on for like 45 minutes to 1 hour roughly. And the fourth round finally was HR round. So yeah, it was a tough interview, and uh, just for your information, I was always selected on the lowest marks for these interviews. So I
Okay.
would say I was quite lucky enough to that I got a chance, and I got selected. And yeah, and since then I've been learning a lot, and I'm getting a chance to apply all my theoretical knowledge into practical. So yeah, a lot of things are coming, and yeah, it's still on the way. So yeah, it's doing, it's going fine so far.
Sir, which type of question was put by the interviewer in the interview, sir?
Well, the first round, which was technical, was very much generic, I would say. It contained any kind of technical questions, so that was like a little general questionnaire, kind of MCQ pattern based test. I
Okay.
think it was comprised of 50 questions, if I'm not wrong, but I don't really remember because it was like 5.5 years back from now. So yeah, then second round was aptitude. So that was again general aptitude test, which is there in most of the CAT exams or some other kind of exam. So that was the thing. Then the third one was the personal interview, which was technical. So in that technical interview, they have asked me enough questions from my internship experience. So I did my internship in Britannia. So they asked about the unit operations, which I saw over there, what all projects I performed on, and then later on they asked me a lot of questions from food engineering, conduction, convection, radiation, heat
Okay.
exchangers, evaporators. So all these kind of things, pasteurizers, yeah, very important thing.
Yes.
So yeah, these were the basic questions which I still remember, and few small derivations. Honestly, I don't remember the names of those. So yeah, and yeah, then the fourth round was a HR interview, which was like general HR interview. Like why do you want to join? Why we should select you? And all those kind of questions. And also we were given one problem of resource allocation, just to how we can take the decisions, how we can solve it, how much in how much time. So yeah, was about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me some of the challenges which you face in NIFTEM during your studies?
Well, challenges, I won't say them directly as challenges, but it's more of a, learning experience or learning opportunities, I would say. Uh, the challenges, well, in the very initial phase, I would say the thing was to interact with a people, a lot of people from different backgrounds and different states they are coming from. So it was not so easy to gel up with them. Everyone is new, and you don't know whom you can talk to, how the other person is. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but once you spend your 4 years, I mean, the table just turned, and it gets really difficult to just leave all of them and leave the place, because we get really close to spending all those 4 years having so much of fun, so much of fest activities, so much of sports league, and yeah, I mean, a lot of activities. So in our time, we even had the food fest where we used to put up our stalls, and so, and in fact the village adoption program, which was like really great in our time. So yeah, that was a really great program, which allows us to have a bond between juniors and seniors, which is really important. So yeah, so those were not really the challenges, but the great time I had over
Okay,
there.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, please can you share your working experience in Tetra Pak?
Okay. So my working experience is quite good so far. I've been getting a lot of opportunities to go abroad to, meet a lot of people from different cultures, different countries, and yeah, I'm getting a chance to apply all the theoretical knowledge into practical. So, well, that is really quite different, because the things we study during our theoretical theories, they are little different, and because so many things come into play when we apply them during practical scenarios. So yeah, apart from that, the experience is amazing. I've been working as a process engineer.
Yes.
I get to visit a lot of dairy and beverage plants from all over India and some other parts of the world as well. So yeah, the experience is really great for me.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So, what are the tips and tricks which you want to give for the current NIFTEMITES?
Well, the only tip and trick I would say is, I mean, not just focus on your studies. of course, studies are very much important, but the only thing I would say is just keep going with the flow, having some backups in the mind, and spend all of your time enjoying enjoying and do some fun. Don't just get into studies and like don't be just a kitabi kida kind of person, because later on sometimes it just gets really difficult. And apart from that, one suggestion would be to not just stick to the technical side, because I'm working since last 5 years, and what I just learned is that being a technical person, the growth is quite slow within India. So either you can just go out to study or work, or otherwise you should really try to go into management kind of subjects, or courses. So that will, land you up in the managerial kind of roles, and the growth is quite good in those cases. So yeah, that is the only advice which I would like to have.
Sir, you worked on so many, like you said, like on so many research, and you run also the bakery. So, can you tell about your experience? Like, how was your experience, sir?
Well, yeah, as I said, I did a lot of activities, a lot of entrepreneurial activities, bakery stuff I did, then putting up the stalls in Food Fest, participating in all the sports leagues. So, yeah, all those activities, not just, that really helps you to develop as a person, develop your personality, and being getting close with different juniors and seniors, get to know them, because they can really help you later on, when suppose if you are looking for internships or jobs, or not just that, but even if you want to have like a good time over there. So yeah, sometimes you can have that. So yeah, I ran the bakery. It was quite a challenging experience for me, because at that time I was involved in like 3 4 activities. I had a tournament coming up where I had to represent NIFTEM into different university, because I used to play table tennis as well. So yeah, that was quite a tough time for me. I was getting a very less sleep, but then that was the semester which I enjoyed the most. So yeah, that was the time, and yeah, I was involved in a lot of activities, and the bakery experience was quite good. We uh, we made a lot of donuts, and yeah, people used to love that.
Okay, sir, can you explain more elaborate, like how you worked in like bakery, like how you run, or like on contract basis, or like from Niftem side? Like?
So basically, they had different scenarios, but for us, it was like we took the bakery on lease, and uh, they have quite a good facility with all the equipments and everything. So we took the bakery on lease. In the morning, we used to go at 5 or 6 in the morning, and do the production till 8 or 9, and make some donuts, cookies, sometimes naan khatai, and yeah, a lot of other things as well. So we used to make them, and then we used to place it in the cafeteria. So yeah, to in the shop of Tarun Bhaiya, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. So we used to go over there. We had a contract with them, and we used to give them at X prices, and then he used to sell it maybe X plus 5 or 10, whatever he wants to do. So that's how we were running it, and we were paying the rent to the college. So yeah, and we had a training before that. It was really great for us. So yeah, that's how we did it.
Okay, sir. Like you worked in so many societies also, sir. Like, can you please share your experience in society, like, and like students like now, like how like they motivated like to joining in the society, different societies and the work there.
Well, the only motivation is, I would say, it really helps you to, grow. In what sense? In a sense that, you will communicate with a lot of people, a lot of faculties. You will be, spending a lot of time with them. You'll learn a lot of things. So that's how it gets really, benefiting in a way. So it's good if you can join at least one of the society. So you'll meet a lot of people. So I mean, the experience is quite good. So I was part of entrepreneurial CET division. So I was part of that, and apart from that, I was not very active member, but I was part of Manavta. So yeah, and yeah, I think those two were the only. In sports society, I was not really a part of it, but whenever I get a chance, I always used to go with them and help them wherever I can. So yeah, those were the major things I was part of.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
No problem. Have a great day. Thank
Have
you.
a nice day, sir.